Hello everyone, and let's adjust this a little bit. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another amazing live stream, one of the best live streams in the world. It's gonna be really soon, during this year or next year probably. Today we have a lot of interesting stuff going on. So as you can see, I took this little trade right here, and it looks it's going to stop me at runner. Is going to be stopped at break even, which I don't mind at all. I secured about Yep, looks like it's running, so I will leave the runner till right about this area, this next major resistance right here. Yep, I think I'm gonna leave it to run. So today we have an amazing and interesting price action. Welcome back everyone to the live stream, and soon we are gonna get started. Pretty much soon. Alright, so I'm gonna start real quick with the top-down analysis, and then we will get into the trading ideas. Alright, let's move these marks real quick so we can have a clean chart. Alright. So for the top-down analysis, we can see that gold have reached major support right here. Let me explain on the other chart, which is much clearer and easier to navigate through. We can see here that gold is bouncing on the daily time frame. Gold is bouncing from a really major support area right about here. Gold is clearly bouncing from major support area, anticipating to correct this move to the left hand side about 5,200 or 260 pips. So there is a high probability that gold will correct this move till the area where it broke out from, right about here. This is what I'm expecting for gold to do this week. And if we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly here that we are creating higher highs, higher lows. Looks like there is support going to be formed on the 4-hour time frame in about 30 minutes. Just in about 30 minutes, looks like there will be support form, which will give us clear direction and clear move to the upside for about 370 pips almost. So yeah, we can see here that we've been consolidating for some time in this area right here, consolidating, and now price broke out right there, and it's moving to the upside to correct this previous move. So price tried to break below this area 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times price tried to break below this area, but none of this all of this trying, it couldn't break below, which give us a good confirmation that price now is heading to the upside very clearly, at least to grab liquidity from these highs, or just to retest and then move to the downside or keep going to the upside. And on the 15-minute time frame, we can see clearly here that price is rejecting this major area right here, about 4536. So it's rejecting this area aggressively. What give me confirmation to enter this trade is that price is rejecting, created the support on the 15, and I entered on the break of the current candle. Stops was below for 160 pips, and my trade is still running. So I secured half for about, I think, 140 pips, and now the rest is to run. So this candle went down, almost tapped my break even on the runner, but luckily it's still running. So I'm just gonna leave it. If it hits. If it doesn't, I'm good with it. I made a good profit for today already. Hello, hi Alex, how you doing, man? Long time. How's everything? Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. We have some nice price action this week, I guess. Clear ranges to fill. Wow, look at that. It's almost going to hit my take profit. So I was testing this recently. I want to wait for price to hit my take profit, which is actually not easy to do. It's very tough, to be honest. But yeah, let's just wait. It's not far. It's about another 100 pips, but it doesn't look like it will. So now we are having NYSE open, so we can see some aggressive movement right now, but luckily this candle closed above this resistance area right here, which I'm anticipating it to keep moving to the upside. Let's see if this gonna work or I'm gonna be stopped out. Very, very clear trading idea, nothing complicated. Yes, Alex, actually the stops was here. How much is this? 124 pips. It's not much comparing to our current market conditions. Look, the candle below this red 15-minute support. Yeah, I just put a buy stop, and I was actually preparing some food, and I just put the buy stop and left it there. So I have a video that I recorded, and I can show you how was the entry and execution and everything. So I'm trying to get it right now. Give me a second. So I just put a buy stop and just left. That's what I did, and I'm going to show it to you because this setup looked really good to move to the upside, because you can see clearly that it couldn't break below. So alright, so I'm just going to show you the video now. Can see here that this is where I entered. I think it was when this 15-minute candle was forming. Look at that, I got triggered right here. Exactly 10 minutes before the candle closure. So I'm going to skip a little bit. I was not even at the screen at this time. You can see my mouse is not moving. So I just placed this buy stop and left. You can see here that, yeah, no anything, and I just left it and went, because we had a very clear retest from this area. Look, whenever price tapped this area twice, it just bumps up like 200-300 pips, and I left it. So I came now, checked it, was in profit, then I went to do my stuff. Also, if you can see, this 30-minute didn't close below the range and closed very weak. Stop loss, it's very nice stop loss because it's below this red candle, which guarantees me that if it broke, it's just gonna move down and my trade will be invalid. Wanted to close right about there, but price was too volatile, and yep, just secured something about 200 bucks, which is almost 0.4%, and left the rest to run. You can see here. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Yep, and the rest is just running, as you can see here. So I don't like how this candle is rejecting actually, but yeah, I have to be patient and wait. Maybe put it below this 15-minute candle, because this is it's a good profit not to waste. So I will be trailing below the 15-minute candles like Raja does, and I'm good with this profit. It will give me more than around 0.7%, I think, which is very good. But for now, just waiting patiently for this candle to go. I am actually testing if I let my trade to run, because we are on the trend direction. Look at this, we are on the direction of the trend. So this was my analysis 2 days ago. Alright, I just got stopped here. Not stopped, but my trailing stop. So let's move it down, I think right about there, and lock it. Yeah, so this was the trade. I think I didn't take trade for 2 or 3 days. Price action was very choppy. This was my my analysis before, I think yesterday or before yesterday. So I was anticipating if price moved up, it will go till this area for longs and here for shorts. Yeah, and I think it's not bad. My anticipation, I believe it was correct, which comes with experience. Yeah, so these 4 hours, we have like about 22 minutes left for this candle to close. I believe if it closed like bullish like this, we have a really good chance to move to the upside. A really good chance. Probably if it broke above here, we need a closure. A really good closure above there will be very nice to continue pushing up to the upside. We have a huge clean range, about 800 pips, 850 pips. And the good thing here is that we grabbed liquidity from this previous low, so we have clean traffic to move to the upside. If we got a closure Otherwise we will look for some fake out to move to the downside. Yep, that's pretty much it for today. Let's check the Nasdaq. So look at that Nasdaq, it's breaking. I was actually waiting for this break since London session. Yep, I was waiting for this for a really long time. It looks like it's breaking now, because you can see it's creating lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs. It's moving like this, so it doesn't want to move to the downside. You can see here also it looks like a head and shoulder pattern. Yep, you can see here it's not clear, but like it looks good to go. Look at that, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, and looks like it's going to retest. That's where we are going to take, probably I can anticipate some trades here with a really low risk, just to test it out. I'm not actually trading NQ, but I am looking to add it into my list, because gold sometimes it doesn't give us any moves. For the last 2-3 days, for the last week, there was not any good moves on gold, at least on New York session. So we have good moves on Asian session and London session, but on New York price tends to get choppy and no volume. So that's why we are currently waiting here. It's looking good actually. If it broke out, it's looking good to go, because we have a clean range to the downside, about 650 pips and 850 pips to the upside, which is amazing. Even 900 pips. So we can see here there is some interesting news. 1 hour ago, Iran does not accept a ceasefire and entering this path with a party that has violated the covenants. So I think that's why gold is bumping a little bit to the upside. So this news came out like 1 hour ago, 1 hour 20 minutes. And if you look at the chart, 1 hour 20 minutes, so now it's like 7:40, so 6, probably here, exactly 1 hour 20 minutes is this rejection candle. Look at this huge rejection candle, about 300 pips, 15-minute candle, rejecting directly after this news was released. Which this, in short, it just says that Iran does not want peace. They don't want to stop what they are doing. They don't want to stop the war, which made gold bumping in this like short term. Let's check NQ. Actually NQ doesn't look bad because it rejected this area many times, but if we got a closure below, maybe, oh, not on this 15, because it will be the last 15 of the 4 hour, as you can see here, but it's really looking good to move to the upside. Probably 1 hour closure on the 1 hour time frame will be really good to move to the upside, fill this range about 400 pips, which is looking perfect. And like this, we'll take it till here. For gold, yeah, for gold we are just waiting. Nothing currently at the moment. Probably this candle can move down. If we got closure below, we are going directly for sells. Closure below, sells. Also from this area, let me fix my lines a little bit. I think it's good. There is also one support and resistance area right here, which is price is rejecting from. So look, price is rejecting from this support, which became resistance, and that's why price is rejecting from. I just saw it right now. So could have secured there, but it's still fine. Yeah, too much of clean range. Yes, bro, too much of clean range. We have a really amazing opportunity for today. I believe so. I believe we will have really good opportunity for today on gold or NQ. I have been looking for NQ like a lot recently, which is looking so good. Like, I like how it's respecting the price action and the lines I drew. So we're probably going to be anticipating trades on NQ in the few upcoming days. If you guys have any question, you can leave a comment below and I will be more than happy to answer all your questions. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It will help me to keep going and just do these videos day in, day out. Amazing. Wow, look at this rejection on Nasdaq. Iran does not accept a ceasefire. Yeah, I think gold will keep going up for the short term unless something changes. Something needs to be changed. Let's check the news. There is nothing, it's only this one. Yeah. There is no major news, but this one only, which is, it's actually on the short term, it's not good for the Nasdaq, but I believe it's good for gold. It's good for gold to move up. So we have a really interesting closure coming up, like in 14 minutes. We are having this 4-hour candle closure in just 14 minutes. Let me delete this real quick. Look at that. In the 4 minutes, let me hide it. Yeah, but I can just explain it here. So in the next 14 minutes, this 4-hour looks like it want to create a support. If it closed bullish, we have very clean, we have a really nice range to the left hand side, about 400 pips, and also a wick to fill, which increase our probability to more than 80% on this trade. If you're taking long after it close bullish, it's a very high probability to move to the upside and fill this wick of the 4-hour. We need it just to close like that. Look, just 13 minutes left. So we'll be waiting for the next 4-hour, create a little bit lower wick, probably tapping this line right here, and then we will enter buys on the flip or just break of the previous high. Yep, this area doesn't look bad actually, because we got a rejection here before. So I believe we are good to go just in about 13 minutes. So let's keep on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it's looking good, but the only thing I'm considering is this 4-hour broke the previous one. So the next 4-hour candle, it should not break the previous 4-hour candle. It should just keep moving, just create a bottom wick like this, create a bottom wick, and then boom, boom. That's what I want to see the next 4-hour candle is doing. And we will enter on here, probably on the flip of the 4-hour after it creates a low, or even wait for support to be created and then enter on the break of the previous high. Yep, I think you got the idea, guys. I believe you got the idea. It's very simple, very easy, nothing complicated. It's not a rocket science. Not a rocket science, guys. What's this? We should be careful. This 15-minute candle is the last one for the 4-hour candle. Look at that. This is even from yesterday. This is from yesterday, which is really useful and important information. So if you took buys here, I believe some people, they took buys here. Look at that. Which this rule, that's why this is not a good idea to take buys here. Yeah, we can see there is a green candle and support was formed, but look, price moved for about like 69 pips, 66 pips, and then just dumped back again, I believe stopping a lot of people out, because this 15-minute candle is the last candle on the 4-hour. Look, on the 4-hour it's closing now. That's why it's not good to take trades on the last 15-minute candle of the 1-hour. And yeah, you have to be careful from this, like 4-hour closure and 1-hour closure. They are good closures, so you can use them to your side. In this 10-minute we have three time frames closure: 4-hour closure, 1-hour closure, 30 minutes, and the 15. So now we can combine the whole bigger time frame to form a clear idea on the lower time frame. Yep. So it looks like this 4-hour doesn't want to close below. Doesn't look like it wants to close below. Let's check the Nasdaq. Also the Nasdaq is dumping. 4-hour is going to close in about 9 minutes. I believe if it can close below these areas right here, create a nice wick, broke these lows, we can anticipate some sells. Let's check the range, about 500 pips. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad for sells, because look how many times price tried to break above this area. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times price tried to break above this area right here. You can see, but it failed. It failed miserably. So I believe it's going to move to the downside very, very fast. At least this support area right here, or reject from this side. This one. Which both have very good probability to play out. You can see gold. Oh man, look at this rejection. Look at this rejection on gold. Wow. What a rejection. So if anyone wondering why is this rejecting from here, it didn't reach the full target here, I'm gonna show you. We have a rejection to the left hand side right here. Look at that. Price rejected from this area in the past, so there is high probability to reject again and again. Look at, if you can look here, there is a clear resistance that was formed here, and price rejected many times from this area. It's actually a strong area as well. So to be honest, sales doesn't look bad, only a little bit. I think it's not overextended on the bigger time frames, like 30 minutes looks good. The 1 hour, 1 hour, it's not bad, but not the perfect. But the problem is the 4 hour here. The problem is the 4 hour. If gold is melting, probably we are going to see retest from this area, about 800 pips. It will dump to 4460. 4460 right there. Yup, right here. So this 4 hour candle is going to close in 7 minutes. So what do you guys think? Is it going to close bullish or bearish? So I'm going to start a pull. 4 hour bullish or bearish. Bearish. Alright, so I have set it up. Alright, it's right there, guys. What do you think? Is this 4 hour candle going to close bullish or bearish? Let me know in the comments. It's right there. We have a pull. Less than 5 minutes. Wow, look at Nasdaq. What a rejection. What a rejection. What a rejection on the 30 minutes. 1 hour also rejecting, 4 hours is rejecting as well. Oh man, this is looking good. Alright, so 4 minutes left for the candle to close. What do you guys think how this candle is going to close? The 4 hour, bullish or bearish? Let me know in the comments below. There is a pull. You can vote. Voting will end before 30 seconds of this 4 hour candle closure. $40 seconds. So price been consolidating for about 13 hours. So if it broke, I believe we will have very huge move, either to the downside or to the upside. Let's check if there is any upcoming news this week. Calendar. So today is Wednesday, not much going on. Tomorrow we have unemployment claims. Okay, and that's all for the week. So I think that's not bad. Next week also we have a pretty chill week. Oh, next week we have NFP, ADP. Not NFP, it's non-farm employment change. It's like NFC. And retail sales, okay, some interesting news but not very major. Alright, bank holidays, but not the USD. But that's good. I think we have pretty interesting weeks coming up. Yep. Let's see how is it going to close. Looking good actually. We need the closure below. If you got the closure below, it's gonna be very, very juicy to move to the downside. Very, very. Alright, so there is about 1 minute 30 seconds. Make sure you vote, guys. Where do you think this candle is going to move? Bullish or bearish? One minute left. 1 minute left on the candle. Oh man, it's intense. Alright, so make sure you vote now because I'm gonna end it soon. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's it. So I'm gonna end it now. I think the result is bearish. Everyone voted bearish for this 4-hour candle to close. Now let's see. Oh wow, you guys are market maker or something. This candle is going to close bearish indeed. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So I believe now this idea is not that valid anymore. 2, 1. Wow, congratulations. This was a really good guess. Okay, so you guys probably thinking about sell now. It's gonna be impulse sell on the 1 hour. It doesn't look bad to fill this week right here, but it's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky because this candle didn't close below the support. If anyone is willing to risk like something small, you can go with it, but if not, you just be careful. Wow, what a move. What a move. Look how is it going. Wow, 76 pips already. 76 pips. How can I visibility on the current? Oh man, look at that moving. Look at this candle moving. Wow. So there is actually two concerns for me right here, is that this candle, 30-minute candle, closed with smaller body than the previous one, and the second one, it didn't close below the support area. So it's still rejecting. It can move till here and reject, here and reject, also here and reject. We have 3 possible rejection zones, but it looks like it already moved till here and reject from this area right there, guys, very clearly. Wow, look at this now. Oh man, so I believe most people stop loss is right the top of the candle right here. So let's see if it's going to stop anyone out or no. Let's see. Is it going to stop the people who entered sell? I believe the answer is very, very clear. Wow, boom. You just got stopped out. Stop filled. Just like that. It's even less than 2 minutes. Less than around 2 minutes. And you just got stopped out just like that. Why? because of not waiting. You're not waiting for this candle to close below. And actually I got stopped out on the same setup here previously. I got stopped out. I believe I can show you guys where I got stopped out on this setup. That's why I didn't take it. It's looking good on the 1 hour, but this is not the best setup. I'm sure there is much better setup. I got stopped out somewhere. I think it was one of these trades. So I'm gonna find it. Look, wow, exactly this trade. Look how bad this was. Look how bad, how ugly. Let's check the 30 minute. Not the 30 minutes, maybe the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Oh, nope, not there. Yeah, but I think you guys get the idea. Look how it closed like this above the range. You can see here, this is the 15-minute time frame, closed above the range, and I just entered sells. When I entered sells, after the break of the candle, price just moved to the upside and stopped me out. Exactly right what happened here. So why I didn't take this trade now? Because I got stopped out before, right here, and I learned from my mistakes because I journal my trades. So the reason I didn't take this loss again is just because I journal my trades right here, as you can see in this little trading journal. What's that? Approve, can view. I think I need to make a copy. If you guys want the journal, I can share it probably in the chat, or I will make another video just for sharing my journal. Hello Abdullah. Okay, I will try to increase my voice for you especially. Alright, you can see here Nasdaq, it didn't close like I wanted. This candle without bottom wick, it can reject at any minute. So we are still going to wait for buys above. Buys above on Nasdaq is perfect. Buys above right here in green. Sells, I'm not sure with sells. I would want to see 1 hour candle maybe close like this and then re-break the low, but it doesn't look good for sells. It looks good for high, even on the higher time frame. It looks so good for buys. And for gold, man, gold doesn't look bad also for buys, you know, because this 4 hour candle closed weak, and this one also closed weak, broke the top of the previous candle. So there is still a probability, there is still a high chance for price to move up if it didn't close below this range. Now any 15-minute candle closure like this, we are going for buys. If this 15-minute candle can close like this, we can anticipate buys for about, to fill this week, for about 268 pips, which is a really good amount of pips. We can anticipate this right now. Yeah. All right. So it looks you guys got some winning trade. Oh wow. Wow, what a trade. Yep, this is actually a nice trade. Everything looked perfect. I think Alex took it with the group members. You took shorts right here, right? Man, what a trade. So everything is perfect. The only concern is it's just the last 15-minute candle of the 4 hour. But everything else looks perfect. I believe this comes from your experience. Good job, well done, nice execution. Yeah, you are actually, now when I see it, I look at it like this, it looks very, very good. Very, very good setup, because look how many times price rejected from this area. Yeah, doesn't look bad, guys. Congratulations. That's a very nice trade. Very nice trade. Yup, a lot of wins today, buys and sells. Everyone is winning today. That's what I like to see. I like to see everyone is winning every day. Not only one day, but every day. Good trade, guys. Good trade. Yeah, with also, so there was like a lot of volume right there, and yep, I think it was good anticipation. 4 hour is also bearish. Hmm. Yeah. So I just took the buys here earlier, and you take the sells here. Guys, you are absolutely killing it. Absolutely. So this candle, I believe this 15-minute candle now is going to close in about 6 minutes. So let's see how will it close, and I will be right back. Don't you guys scroll, just keep looking at the chart patiently. If you got your winning trade, you can just go touch some grass. If not, just be patient and look at the charts. Don't scroll, don't do anything. Just think about why this candle is moving like this, why it rejected from here, why it didn't break from there, and just keep thinking, and I'm sure you will get profitable much faster than you ever imagined. Price closed strong, and we are in a very strong volume time too, and based on my data, second 15-minute candle of NYSE open will move if the first one had a little volume. Yes, that's absolutely very good concept, very good idea as well. And I believe it also come from experience. I believe you saw this move before and you executed based on your experience. So well done. That's an amazing idea and amazing trade. Yeah, you are right. Because of New York volume, this candle shouldn't break below, and this candle even shouldn't break the low of this candle based on the volume coming from NYSE open. You are absolutely right, Alex. It should have just kept moving up. That's why also I was leaving a runner. If you noticed at the beginning of the stream, I left my runner because it's NYSE open where there is a lot of volume coming, and yep, that's why. Now this doesn't look bad, but doesn't look perfect because the range is a little bit small. So I'm gonna be back really soon. Alright guys, now I'm back. Wow, what's happening? What's happening here on the chart? Let's have a look. Alright, so this candle just bumped up without any notice, any bottom wick, any retest from this area. Alright, so now there is 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, 9 minutes left for the candle to close, but I don't think it's a good idea to take a buys from here because we have a close resistance. So probably sells is still looking so much good. Sells in case closure below there. Otherwise, yes, no bottom wick. Good job, Abdullah. You are correct, my friend. You are learning fast nowadays. That's good. So, yep. As you can see, Nasdaq is moving now to our direction. I was anticipating buys since the beginning of this session. Let's see. Wow, look how fast it moves. Look how fast it's moving now. So you can see here, I believe a lot of people went into these sells right here. Look, how many people do you think they went in these sells? Of course it's not 10 or 20, it's hundreds and thousands of people who went on these sells, because this is the Nasdaq. So they went, I believe they entered on the break of the low and boom, stopped below the current, maybe anticipating 1 to 3, something like this. Man, they entered and they got fucked out, not stopped out, but yeah. Look at that. So it's looking good, everything is looking good, but it just didn't went. It's not even 1 to 1, it didn't even hit a 1 to 1. Look, didn't even hit 1 to 1. Yep, I'm sure a lot of people went into these cells and they got faked out. Advance Wall Street. Yep, so closure looking very good for the upside. Oh, from here also this doesn't look bad. This didn't look bad. We have a wick to fill for about 256 pips, but I am just looking now at the 15-minute time frame. I was only watching the 30 and the 1 hour, looking for closure above these areas right here, these rejection areas. Yep, probably right here. Alright, so how's gold doing? Still nothing. So if this candle can close like nicely, but I don't think so, because range is very small, guys. This is a very small range. I know it's 160 pips, but it's very small comparing to what's happening around. Very small range. Be careful. Yep, on NAS 100 we can see, yep, this is what I was waiting for. I am waiting for buys closure above, so we can take buys. So we can take buys on the Nasdaq. Actually this trade wasn't bad at all, because look, we have a wick fill about 260 pips, stops below the current lows, and it went about 132. So is it 1 to 1? Let's check. 134, stops about 85. Yep, so it went like 1 to 1, and actually on this area we should have secured something. Yep, exactly on this area. Where's my line at? Because it's a rejection area. If you didn't secure something, you will get fucked out. Not faked out, but yeah, look at this, man. It's so aggressive, the Nasdaq. It moves really fast. Probably this 30-minute candle closed below. I think it's a good chance. It's a really good chance to move to the downside. Really good chance. Can view. The 15, did it create a bottom wick? Oh yeah, it created a bottom wick. That's nice. So we want it to close like this maybe, and when the next one create a bottom wick, it doesn't look bad to move to the upside. Doesn't look bad at all. So we are just waiting for this 4-minute candle to close. So actually I'm not free on pre-London and London Open, but sometimes I take some trades there if I am free and there is opportunities, but most of the time no, I don't take any trades at London. It's mostly Asian or NY session. But I noticed that on London and London Open there is a lot of opportunities which you can trade. Yeah, for example, let's see what happened in the London session today. I believe about here is pre-London, London Open. Okay, this doesn't look bad, but not the perfect setup. Here was London Open. This candle is a London Open candle. As you can see, there is not much opportunities, bro. I think there is not much opportunities. Probably this sell was looking good, only this sell right here. Candle created the top wick. Yeah, I think this sell is one of the best trades. This one right there. Didn't close below, but the wick got equal wick, which is good for entry. Yeah, but not often, because it has good opportunities. Oh, okay, but actually I am mostly busy on London session. I am in the hospital by this time. I am currently finishing my PhD, and yeah, I am a little busy at London. But if there is a chance, I am actually, so in the past 3 to 4 years I was only trading London. I just moved to NY recently because of my schedule and the time zones. I am just free now at New York mostly. That's why I stream only New York. But yeah, London, I've been trading London more than New York, and there is a lot of good opportunities in London. But the most important thing is that you should have a strict session timing in the sessions. When will BNYSE will open regular? So it opens around, I think 1 hour ago. It opened 1 hour ago from my time zone. I don't know where are you guys from, but from my time zone it's 1 hour ago. I can show you this clock, which is, you can also check it out. It's called Market 24-hour clock. Look at that. We are now approaching volume time. So all these green circles, it's the volume time around the day, 24-hour, the whole sessions. You can here adjust your, I think you can adjust your trading. Oh, show markets, no. Time zone. Yep, here you can change your time zone and it will be perfectly the time you are in the country you live in. Let's check gold, 30 minute, okay. Nothing interesting, closed without a top wick. Now if this candle could close below, this is a very good opportunity for sells. Yeah, so I was talking about this candle. Look, any green circle is a high volatility time. So on pre-London we have from 11 till 1. I usually trade from 11:30 from here, this circle, till about 1:30, which is the most volume time, biggest volume time. It's like a relapse of the Asian and London. That's why there is a huge volume during this time. And NYSE, you can see that it opened 7:30, which was 1 hour ago, and now we are 1 hour after NYSE open, but it's still a very high volume time. Thank you bro, I appreciate you guys, everyone who is in the stream. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. This will help me a lot to be motivated and keep doing this nice videos. Yeah, this will help me a lot. Wow, amazing, we got 7 likes on the stream. Can we get to 10 likes? Maybe I'm asking a lot, but yeah, there is a probability. I think we can get to 10 likes today. I've never reached 10 likes before, I think so. So it would be really good if we can reach it today. Yeah, let's check the Nasdaq. NQ is looking good. It wants to break again. Look how many times it wants to break. Many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around 8 times. Tried to break, but it didn't. Look at this clean breakout right here. Was a very clean breakout. So I'm going to wait for the next 15-minute candle. Is probably the time I will be left. Next 15-minute candle. If 15-minute candle closed above here, probably gonna look for some buys. And on gold, we need the closure below. If we didn't get, if I don't get my closure, I'm gonna call it a day. And yep, that's pretty much it. We had a really nice win on the beginning of the session. I can show you guys again the trade I took earlier. Do you want to see the trade? Keep it going, man. It will come the time when you will ask for 1,000 like. Oh, I appreciate you, Florent Ramash. I don't know your name, bro, but I appreciate you, man. You sound like a really good guy, and it will not be that much for you at that time. Yes, absolutely. That's the goal. So this is actually the goal. Let me show you my trade. The trade I took right there, because you look like a good guy. I'm gonna show you. Give me a minute. Okay. Yep, I think that's it. So let me adjust it for you. You can see it, right? You can see there. So at this time, actually, I was busy like preparing some food, and I just left this buy stop. You can see here I got triggered in. Look at that. So yeah, got triggered in, and I was actually not looking at the chart. I was busy doing something. You can see that my mouse here is not moving. You can see that the mouse here is not moving. I was not even looking at the chart. I just placed a buy stop and just left to do my work, because price rejected. Look how many times price rejected from this area. Look at this yellow line. One, this is the first time, second time, and also third time and fourth time. This is the fourth time price is rejecting. Fourth time, guys. So fourth time price is rejecting. And yeah, I can forward a little bit. It was just keep hovering. I was risking just 0.5%, not a crazy profit, not a crazy loss or something, just 0.5%. Look, was almost tapping my stop loss. There was like about 5 minutes left for the 1 hour candle to close, and I just left it. And look, I checked, it was in profit. And look how 30-minute candle closed, but look at my mouse is not moving. I just let it run, like just left it like this, set and forget. So right here I actually wanted to add a position. You can see here I wanted to add a position, but I saw that the stop loss is gonna be still big, like more than 0.5%. And because you know it's just the first 1-2 minutes of the 1 hour candle, so I just didn't add more position. And look at this running, look at that, wow, it moved directly. So if I added position would have now doubled my profit, but just didn't want to risk more. Look at that. So after I got like nice in profit, I think it's 140 pips, 160 pips, I secured something right here. That's where I secured half of my position and let the rest to run. Partially closed position, yep. And stops at break even. Look how important this is. You have to move your stops and break even, and when you take partials, because price can reject at you. And it just kept hovering. Then yep, and this end, at the end you can see where my streams begins, so you can see the rest on my stream. I am from Kosovo, man. The name is complicated in English. Where is Kosovo? Let me Google it real quick. Kosovo. Wow, what's that? Is this a country? Wow. Wow, man, this looks like a nice country. Republic of Kosovo. It's a landlocked country, southeastern Europe. Wow. Bro, maybe I will visit your country really soon. Really soon. It looks like a nice country, so I can work online. Wow, I like the nature and the mountains. I like this stuff a lot. I don't like busy cities, crowded cities. I don't like it. So probably I will come to your country soon. Yeah. Alright, so it's in Europe, close to Europe. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. We are the same nation as Albanian. Oh wow, so you must have some beautiful girls right there. Oh, can't wait to visit your country and see your culture and tradition. So do you have some delicious traditional food? Do you have like what kind of cuisine do you eat? Like European cuisine, or is it just like the American cuisine? Nation as Albanian. Let's check your cuisine because I am a foodie guy. I like cooking and I like food a lot. Food. If it's good, probably I'm going to travel this summer or next summer. Is a healthy, favorable blend of Albanian with Turkish. Wow, man, that's one of the best cuisines, I think. Okay, okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Looks delicious, man. Looking very, very delicious. Yes, we have. So probably I'm gonna come there soon. I don't know if they give like visa to Egyptian people or not, but yeah, I'm gonna check that out and come there soon. We have our tradition food. Okay, traditional, but yeah, that's really nice. I like traditional food a lot. I actually hate fast food. I don't eat fast food. I mostly cook at home. I like house food. And yeah, I don't eat this like fast garbage food from outside. I don't like to say garbage, but man, this fast food is very bad for your health and mentality. It makes you stupid. To be honest, that's what it does to your brain. It has zero, absolutely zero nutritional value. People are very friendly. So, what language do you speak there in Kosovo? Kosovo. What language do you speak there? So, I speak like four languages: Arabic, English, and Georgian language and Russian. These four language I speak. So, and my plan is to learn five languages. Five languages. This is my plan. So if you have a different language than those, I'm gonna come there for sure. Live for a year or two. Oh, Albanian. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. I like to learn languages actually. I don't think it's a normal hobby for everyone, but yeah, I am interested in languages and culture of the world and such type of stuff. Alright, so Nasdaq is looking good for a closure above in about, I think, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So this trade idea was not bad. It filled the wick. But did it retapped? Oh, okay. So since it created the bottom wick, it never rebroke the wick, as you can see here, which is a very, very good. It's a very, very good setup to buy from here. Anticipating this wick fill, you close partial at rejections. Man, very good price action today. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Oh, that's why we have a good price action. That's why. Alright, so 1 minute left for the candles to close. Let's see here, we have resistance, strong one. So I think gold price is just consolidating, guys. It's just consolidating. There is nothing happening at the moment. Nasdaq as well is consolidating, so I believe we are not gonna get. I will come to Egypt too when trading will go well. Definitely, bro, you are most welcome. You are most welcome anytime. I'm sure if I was in Egypt, I'm gonna host you. You are most welcome. I can host you in Egypt. You can come, I can show you some culture and traditional stuff. And I'm sure trading is gonna work for you really soon. You are gonna make a lot of money. Just believe in yourself and don't give up. Don't give up and risk small. So I'm gonna give you a golden advice, which I don't give to many people. Golden advice. You have to follow this like your name. Remember it and follow it like your name. Golden advice. So it should be in gold color. Yeah, that's too yellow. Okay. 1. Always risk less. So if you want to risk 1%, just risk 0.5. Believe me, it's a life changing. It's a life changing to risk less. It gives you opportunity to lose, and it gives you confidence to let the trade runs, and gives you a lot of confidence that you cannot imagine. Second golden rule is, so you do 1 trade per session. 1 trade per session. So this is the rules for me, and for maximum of 2. Max 2. Maximum 2 trades a day, 2 trades per session. If I got 1 loss, this is what I actually want to implement now. 1 loss and stop. 1 loss, stop. That will help you massively. It will improve your trading by 1,000 miles. I risk 2% on evaluations. Oh, Abdullah, you are a tough guy, bro. You are a really tough guy, and it looks like you have a lot of money, so you can risk whatever you want. But I am saying this for the people who are still starting and struggling with trading. This advice will help you very, very much. It will improve your trading by a ton, and will help you pass funded account very, very fast. Very fast. Like I pass a funded account in 2 weeks, which is very quick. And I'm sure you guys will be very, very profitable very soon. Just believe in yourself. It's a hard journey, man. You will not be profitable a year or 2. It's a hard journey. So that's why you risk less. And last but not least, journal your trades. This is the last and also one of the most important one. Journaling your trade. Journaling. It will help you to find where your issues and mistakes. But you are not journaling just for no reason. You are journaling to learn from your mistake, and especially losses. So you can just keep wins. You cannot journal wins, but losses you have to journal it for sure. I know it's hard and stuff. That's why 90% of traders fail, because it's hard. Because no one wants to do the hard work and journal every trade. They just want to gamble, and actually gambling is very, very bad and addicting. You should be careful. There is a very, very thin line between gambling and trading. So you have to set these specific rules, strict rules. If you broke them, that means you are gambling if you're breaking your rules. I am stuck at break even on phase 2. Tell me what to do. I usually trade CFD firms, that's why. Oh, okay, so you have you have a room to risk. You are stuck at break even on phase 2. Tell me what to do. Alright, so I will tell you now, Abdullah, what to do. On the phase 2, I believe your target is gonna be about 5%, right? Your target either 5% or 6% on phase 2 for most of CFD. And because you are moved to phase 2 now, people of the journal site. Okay, I'm gonna send my journal really soon. Just hang tight. Just let me finish this for Abdullah and help him with his risk management. So you said you are risking 2%. I believe for 2%, if you have 1-to-1 risk reward, 1-to-1, 1-to-1 RR, and your goal is 5% or 6. So in 5-6 trades you can pass this easily if you are risking 1%. If risking 1% equal 5 trades. Just 5 profitable trades if you are risking 1%. But if you are risking 2%, man, you should have like a high win rate, or even you don't trade more often. You only take high probability A plus setups. If you want to risk 2%, you should take only high probability setups. And if you actually want to risk 2%, that means you have a lot of money to buy a lot of funded account. You don't have just one account. If you have many accounts, you can risk 2%. But if you have only one account and you are trying to pass, it's better to risk 1% or even less. That's my idea for you. I think it doesn't get better than this. Because if you are risking 2%, probably in 2 trades, 2 or 3 trades, you are going to blow your account. But if you are risking 1%, you have 5 trades, which gives you a room for mistake, especially with this price action these days. It's not the best, and we are having some good days, some bad days. So man, it really depends on you. Depends on you and on your situation. But I will take the safe route every day unless you have many funded accounts. You have many accounts and you are just trying to pass real quick. You can just risk 2% or 3% or just risk the whole account in one trade. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of accounts. Not this, just delete. Alright, so this is my trading journal. Let me make a copy. I'm gonna make a copy now. Just give me a second. I think it's lagging or something. Yeah, it's just loading probably. Why it doesn't work? Let me refresh it real quick. Yup. That's it, guys. I'm gonna send the journal now very soon. Just give me a minute. I think it's heavy because I journal every time frame. Look, it's very simple journal, just date and time, bias, session, setup, time frame, entry type, and exit. And I take a picture of every time frame, 15, the 30-minute time frame, and 1 hour plus the 4 hour. I put them in one picture. And just, yeah, I think you got the idea. So it's taking a long time to load because there is a lot of pictures in this. Wow, look at this trade. I think it's not the best trade, but yeah, it looks like a really nice fake out. Looks like a really nice fake out. Duplicate with content. Yep, so let's duplicate it with content, and then you can delete it, and duplication failure, duplicate without content. What does that even mean? Okay, so it's right here. How can I share it? This one. Alright, so this is my trading journal. It's a very simple one. I'm gonna share it for you now. Only people invited, everyone, add anyone with the web link and copy link. So you can view it and create a copy of this my trading journal, and I'm gonna send the link. Yep, I hope this link works. Are you sure? Don't go to site. So it should be an empty trading journal. So you can click here on these three dots and duplicate for yourself, and that's all. Then you have this trading journal and you are good to go, my friend. You are on the path to success already. No worries. If you enjoyed the stream, just leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate this a lot. I just need 2 more likes to get to 10 likes. Just 2 more. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you support the channel so I can support you in the future. Remember this golden rule. It's a really golden advice. And just stay safe, don't over risk, don't over leverage, and have a good day. Adios.